Hi everyone, I'm doing my ethical analysis paper on marketing and advertisement, and it's a hot topic that a lot of people talk about nowadays because we always are on social media and the news is always talking about these advertisements. And so I just want to talk about this for a little minute. And when companies have advertisements, they want to do it in a way that they just basically bombard us with information. So when companies do the advertisement or marketing, they promote the brand and they want to protect that brand. And every advertisement that one company has, it's generic to them, and they want to succeed in that brand, and it's an image, and it's all over social media, Facebook, whatever, the news, and people develop a personal relationship with that brand. For example, Coca-Cola or Pepsi, which one of the brands right now, that Pepsi, they're in big trouble because they actually had to pull a a television commercial because it was disrespecting a police officer because they handed a can of Pepsi to a police officer, and it was involved in a protest. And and the thing is the company will usually pay for these advertisements, and it's designed to reach a targeted audience. And the it includes, and you could see this in everywhere. You see it in television, online, radio, newspapers, magazines. And so when I'm talking about an overload of brands, I'm talking we see. It says there was a study that was done, and it was shown that most Americans are shown around 4,000 to 10,000 advertisements per day. That's a lot. I mean, and that could range from just looking at a billboard to scrolling on Facebook, or even watching just a television commercial. And if anyone notices, there's probably an estimated of about 5 minutes of commercials on television, and there's roughly about, they usually have about a 30-second advertisement. So that's a lot, and during a movie, a 2 hour movie, there's constantly commercials in between that movie. So people um, see these advertisements per day, and what happens is it in your mind, in your back of your mind, you kind of record that. So when you go to the store and you're like, oh, I'm thirsty, and you saw that advertisement about the Pepsi can, you start thinking, oh, I'm thirsty. I'm just gonna go get a can of Pepsi. And so in the back of your mind, and when you see this 4,000 times a day, it almost gets like implanted in your brain. And so I just wanted to talk about that. And there was a lot of stuff going on with with advertisements. But one thing that, since we are a Christian school, and that I wanted to touch bases on the Christian aspect about it, is that there is an industry such as the alcohol industry that portrays everything to be all happy and go lucky. But for us Christians, we don't need to be seeing that type of alcohol industry. And it's kind of funny when they always show an advertisement on television. Everyone's partying and having a good time with alcohol, but they don't understand that the aspects that they don't show is that, what about people that that are driving drunk, or when someone is intoxicated they start fights. They don't show any of that stuff. And I think we need to be aware of that, because the Bible talks about being a drunkard and basically acting stupid, and that's what it, That's what it says. It says do not. It said, it says do not drink wine, and just be stupid. And that's what we need to learn. And there's a lot of stuff that can be involved in that. I mean, of course, a lot of people say, if you drink it, just have one drink. Well, some people, maybe they're alcoholics. They just can't have one drink. And so that's what we need to look at when it comes to advertisements, and that they sucker you in to not just having one drink, but to going above and beyond, and going more than just one drink. So I just wanted to share that that I'm doing my advertising, and it's very interesting to me because you see it everywhere. I mean, even little kids now are seeing advertisements, and that there's an act now that restricts kids from going on websites and stuff, and that's which I think is good. So I just wanted to thank you so much, and this class was awesome. I learned a lot. Thank you guys.